Monday, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to announce the equipment first. So our new boot camp is no longer bodyweight boot camp. We are boot camp officially. I have 2 sets of weights. I have 1 single heavier set or heavier dumbbell. We're going to be using that for squats. So you can use 2 dumbbells, but I prefer to use 1. And then I have 2 medium set of dumbbells for some rows or kettlebells. Either one works. So 2 sets of weights today, a heavier and a lower weight. And then I also have Andy here. He is going to be filming me. So my alma mater is Western Oregon University, and they are looking to kind of capture different careers and working from home and how we've transitioned and kind of using it as their marketing. So Andy here is going to be filming me filming class today. So if he kind of peeks in, then that's what he's doing, and that's what you see. With that said, it's time to get warmed up, team. We're going to start with some ankle. Let's reach for the wall. We're going to start with ankle mobilization. So push your hips back. Back foot is your focus right now. Really trying to keep that heel flat on the floor. Maybe you need to step forward a little bit. Your ankle, your calves, that's your focus right now. We have squats today, so we want to get those ankles ready to work. Let's hold it for about 5 more seconds. And let's switch sides. We have a little bit different style today. So usually we do our strength circuit in circuit style, but today we're going to go all exercises. We're going to do it 3 times through, and then we're going to move on to the next exercise. If you haven't switched sides, go ahead and switch that ankle. I know it seems like it's not a big deal, but our ankles are really the foundation of our entire movement. So it's important we give them a little bit of love here. All right, team, go ahead and stand it together. We're going to do some hinges. So feet facing forward, in line with your hips, shoulders back. And let's go ahead and push those hips back. So notice my knees are not moving. It's my hips that are doing the movement. Standing it up. I want you to brace that core. It doesn't mean you're sucking in your stomach. You're bracing nice and tight. Get those hamstrings nice and warm. If you want to add to that, I want you to rip the floor apart with your feet. So I want you to imagine your feet are pulling that way. Kind of feel how that changes the movement through the glutes. Let's get 2 more. Awesome job, team. We're going to make our way down to the floor. Inchworm's my favorite. Walk your hands out into your plank position. Hold your plank, stay nice and tight. We're going to step forward with our right foot. So you're now in a lunge. We're going to raise our right arm, so we're now facing our front leg. We're going to cross this arm to the inside. Let's get 3 more. Big open. I'm going to turn towards you so you can see what I'm doing. Let's get 2 more. Last one. All right, team, go ahead and step back into your plank. Push your head through your shoulders. Get a little bit of mobility through those shoulders. And let's drop back into our plank. Left foot will step forward. Big arm lift. Cross it over. Inhale, lift it up. Crossing it over. We have 2 more. And exhale. Inhale as you lift. Last one. Very good, team. We're going to stay on the floor. Last warm up of today. We're going to hold our bear plank. So we're going to pull those shoulders down. Wrist under our shoulders. Nice flat back. So we don't want to relax here. Keep that nice and tight. Tuck those toes under. And let's hover those knees over the floor. For 10, 9, 8, I'm sorry, is it the lawnmower? I saw a comment on there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, I can't control that. They're not even at my house right now. Is that what we hear? Drop my camera. Oh yeah, that I can do. That is in my control. All right, go ahead and get your water. We're gonna get ready for our workout. While we take this break, Let's give Andy here a little bit of information. Where are you all from, and where did you graduate from college? So there, woo, Western Oregon University is my alma mater. Where are you all from, and where did you go to college? While you do that, we're gonna start with our squats. So you're gonna need your one weight, and then you can also have your set of weights on standby for our next exercise. Remember, we're gonna go through each exercise 3 times through before, oh, fun, before we move on. Boise, Boise State, Vancouver, Chico State. Let's see, we got Chicago, LBCC, OSU, from Corvallis, went to Oregon State, Boise, ITESM, oh, Mexico. Hi, Dave. How was the concert? I had so much fun. Oh, she's from Taiwan, went to Texas A&M, from Washington, went to OSU, went to OSU and George Fox. Keep it coming, this is super interesting. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading this. Okay, last one. From San Francisco Bay Area, graduated from uni in Glasgow, Scotland. So this is an international group right here. All right, team, let's get ready. We're gonna start with our squats. Remember, your feet, you want your feet to stay flat on the floor. Your hips, we do not lead with the hips in this way. Our hips are gonna stay nice and tight. Shoulders are gonna follow your hip movement. So just like in a hinge, right, you're moving your hips, your knees move at the same time. So that's the difference between a hinge and a squat. Your knees and your hips move at the same time. All right, team, let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Starting with our, well, here we go. Now starting with our squats. Getting your weight if you have it, or you can be doing body weight squats. I like to keep the weight nice and close to me. So bringing it out in front of you is just gonna make it harder than it needs to be. So yes, we have a timer going. That's just so that we can stay as a team. But if you need to adjust, maybe you're counting your reps, taking breaks as needed, that works too. Do what works best for you. Your heels should not be coming off the floor. So if you need to modify this, you can sit back on a chair, do a box squat. So remember, we're doing this 3 times through, not holding our breaths. This is called a goblet squat because you don't want to spill the wine. See, I will never forget that. All right, you have 20 seconds. Breathe, put your weight down. Deep breaths. If you didn't tell me where you're from, where you went to college. Oh, I'm from Hawaii. I think most of you know that, but from Hawaii, went to school at Western. I can add a little bit of variety to the mix. All right, team, here we go, squatting it out. We don't want to spill the wine. Deep breaths. If you have a mirror, you can use your mirror. You can also look into the camera. You can turn your cameras on. Christy or myself can give you feedback. Remember, you don't have to go throughout the whole timer. Maybe we should hire him for all of my classes. We'll get some good angles. I won't have to adjust my camera when I go on the floor. All right, you have time for one more. Great job, team. Put your weights down, take a break. So our neighbor, oh, I didn't start my watch. Our neighbor, also our good friends, just got a puppy this weekend. And she's a silver lab. She's the cutest thing. I get to puppy sit her, so if I can convince them to bring her over here, I might show her to you all. Have her take class with us because they're at work, so she needs some love. All right, team, last set of squats. Let's make it your best set. If you need to stop, put the weight down. You can also modify by just doing body weight squats. This is why those ankle movements were so important. Great job, team. If you feel like you're starting to hip shift or favor one side, I want you to take a break, get back into it. Rip the floor apart with your feet, team, just like in our warm-up. Heart rate is picking up here. Almost there, team. 10 seconds. Let's get one more. We can do it. You are done with this heavier weight. Take a break. Our next exercise, I'm gonna show you with no weight. You're gonna need 2 weights, medium set. You're going back to that hinge, so feet are forward for this one. You're gonna hinge at a row. When you stand, we're gonna curl, but that doesn't mean we get to use our hips for a curl. Hinge, row, stand, curl. Go ahead and pick up those weights. Begin when you're ready. This might be a little heavy, but we'll give it a shot. Hinge, curl, row, stand, curl. It's a little bit heavier. I don't want you to use your body for those curls. This is a bicep movement. Back, stand, biceps. If the weight's too heavy, you can just stay in your row. That's fine. Elbows back. Stand, row. Woo! Let's get one more. Last one. Woo, that's a challenge. Put those weights down, team. When you're hinging, you should not be letting your knees cave in. Keep those knees out, just like you would in a squat, right? The weights might be tempting, and you might want to push those knees in. Don't do it. Here's your break. Let's get ready. Ooh, heart rate's up. 3. Here we go. Pick up those weights. Nice flat back, hips back. Starting with your hinge. Row. Stand it up. If your weights are too heavy for your curl, let me tell you, these kettlebells are not the most comfortable things in the world for curls. So don't be like me and look off to the side here. I'm gonna face you. If you're looking off to the side to watch me, adjust your stance. I probably have one more curl left in me. All right, I'm gonna stick with the rows. Last one. Okay, remember I said, do as I say, not as I do. My head's looking up to look at the camera. Don't be like me. Keep your neck in neutral. So try to avoid watching me. If you need to watch the first couple to kind of get a gauge of what we're doing, feel free, but don't keep that neck up. I know, I'm guilty. 3, 2. All right, team. Last set of these ones. Thank goodness, right? All right. Hips, row, curl. What I'm gonna do is every other curl. You got this, team. Shoulders back in that row. Don't let the weights pull you down. See how it kind of affects everything else, the entire movement? Shoulders back. Almost there. Nothing wrong with modifying, team. Woo! All right, that's the last one I got. Okay, you can move those weights. I think that's the last one with weights today. We're going down to the floor for push-ups. So, if you are going to do these push-ups from your knees, that doesn't mean your hips get to stay back. You're still in that plank position as if you are in a full plank. We want to pull those shoulders down so creases of your elbows should be facing forward. From here, we're going elbow, elbow, press back, hand. Other side, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. If you want to take this a step further, between each stack push-up, you're doing a regular push-up. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand, switch to your leading arm, hand, hand, and push-up. If those shoulders are shrugging in your push-up or your shoulder blades are squeezing this way, I need you to stay nice and tight. Stick with just the stack push-ups. Stick with the modified version until you're ready. Stack, leading arm switches, and then regular push-up, shoulders down. All right, team. Oh, I got a little bit of a break on that one because I was talking. So I need you to note, I'm not there to correct you. You need to make these corrections yourself. If shoulders are shrugging in your push-up, your shoulder blades squeezing together, take it down a notch. Modify it. That's how we hurt our shoulders. All right, here we go. Pick your poison. Elbow, elbow, hand, other side. Push up. Here we go. Make sure you're switching your leading arm. We want our hips to rotate as little as possible on these. Woo! Oh, take breaks as you need to, team. I'm right there with you. All right. All right. Oh, breathe. Deep breaths. Take this break. You need it. This is our last set of those stack push-ups. If you want to stay with just the stack push-ups, that's fine. If you want to stay on your knees, that's fine. Just because you started in one way doesn't mean you need to end. Just like that. We got this. Here we go. Last one. We're going elbow, elbow, hand, hand, elbow, hand. Here we go, push up. Creases of your elbows should be facing forward. Woo! Boot camp is right, my gosh. This is not easy, team. You have about 25 seconds left. I'm going. Here we go. I'm right with you. And 25 of your closest friends and colleagues are right here with you. Ah! Gosh! That was just in the nick of time. 21 of your closest friends and colleagues. All right, team, we get to stay on the floor. We're going into abs. If you need to get up and get some water, that's fine. Take a baby nap. We're bringing those feet up to the sky, hip raise. And then you're gonna lower those legs. So maybe you wanna do a hip bridge, and then lower one leg at a time. Just make sure you switch. Hip raise, leg drop. You want to stop before that lower back comes off the floor. So you might not be dropping all the way down to the floor. That's okay. Maybe you're doing one leg at a time. You take this exercise, mold it to fit you. You can be doing a single leg glute bridge. A little bit different of a workout. That's okay. Your biggest focus should be pressing, using those deep abdominal muscles, pressing into the floor. Exhale as you lower those legs. Like I said, it doesn't need to go all the way down. It can be a small lower. Break. 20 seconds. I'm gonna face this way. Woo! Another option, if you don't want to bring your hips off the floor, you can reach for your toes, lower as far as you can. Reach for your toes. If you want to do those single leg bridges, that's fine too. Here we go. Hip raise or touching your toes. Leg drop as far as you can, one or single. Exhale as you drop. It's not worth compensating or cheating. Nobody's there to see you. Woo! I'm gonna modify, reach. Take breaks as you need to, team. My watch said exercise ring closed. Take a break. Woo! Deep breaths. If you need to stretch out your stomach, you can roll it around. Stretch out your belly. Use this break. We have that one more time. This, I think, is our last strength portion. We might have one more. All right, here we go. Last ab. Modify as you need to. As your abs get fatigued, you might not be able to lower as far. That's okay. You're working. Woo! Abs are on fire, team. 20 seconds left. I need to break. 15 seconds. Woo! All right. Let's see. Oh, I lied. We have one more strength portion. We're going hip thrust. So hands flat on the floor. You're gonna raise your hips. And on the second one, you're gonna reach opposite arm, opposite leg. Hip thrust. Second one, you're gonna reach opposite arm, opposite leg. Here we go. Pick it up with me, team. Lift your hips. Drop, lift. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Drop. Hips, squeeze the glutes. Raise, switch sides. Squeeze. You got this, team. If this is too much on your wrists and your shoulders, you can drop down to the floor, do a hip bridge, raise one leg, reach opposite arm, opposite leg, hip bridge, reach. You can modify if it's too much on your wrists and shoulders. We have time for one more. All right, take a breather. Very strength focused workout today. We do have cardio though. Don't get too excited. I am sweaty. 5 seconds. Let's get ready. Remember, if you want to modify too much on your wrists and shoulders, you can stay on the floor. Hip bridge and then reach. Hip bridge and reach. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Even if you're not, oh gosh, I'm doing the wrong thing. There we go. Push away from the floor with your shoulders. Kind of takes a second to get in the rhythm of this one. finish off this last one. All right. Give your wrists a break if you are staying on your wrists. Roll them out. And guess what? We have one more. We get our water break after this before we go into cardio. Woo. Take that break. Breathe. You deserve it. I'll watch the timer for you. I'll face this way. All right, here we go. Finish it off. Squeeze. Remember, what are you lifting from? Glutes. Squeeze. I don't care how high you're lifting. You can be doing this from the floor. Feet are in about a squat stance here. So try to replace that foot each time. Woo! Almost there, team. We got less than 15 seconds. This is it. You did it. All right, get some water. You deserve it. While we're breaking, what's your favorite Cube Fit class? University of Mississippi. Woo. It's really cool, actually. Reminder of where you all are from, how diverse we are. What's your favorite Cube Fit class, everyone? If you don't say boot camp, I'm just kidding. Honestly, what's your favorite Cube Fit class? I like boot camp, but also some days maybe not so much. Yoga is also sometimes my favorite. I'll wait till we get some answers before we go into cardio. Boot camp for sure. Hey, extra credit for everyone who's saying boot camp. You really didn't want burpees. Unfortunately, burpees are on the list today. All right, team, we're doing burpees, but that doesn't mean we get to throw our hands or throw our hips on the floor. If you are modifying your burpee, you're placing your hands on a sturdy couch or chair or some sort of incline rather than the floor. So I can use this little step as an example. As your modified version, you're gonna place your hands on your incline, step back, hop, stand or hop. When I say stand, that doesn't mean you get to stand like this. I want your chest all the way up, even if that means you're just standing and you're not hopping. Cool? If you're doing the full version, your hands are down to the floor. What I don't want to see is this. See how my back is dropping? We want that plank nice and strong. So if you're going to pick the floor option, just make sure you don't drop those hips. All right, team. I appreciate you saying boot camp was your favorite, but you still have burpees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Either hands on your incline or on the floor. Stand it up. To hold my headset so it doesn't fall off. You're going at your own speed, team. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Standing up all the way. I want to see your chest up, arms up. You don't have to hop, that's optional. All right, that's it. 15 seconds, just keep moving. You can do a boxer shuffle, you can jog, you can step side to side. Just keep moving. Agility ladder, out, in. Remember that, that's next. Here we go. Out, in. You can go slow or you can go fast feet. Take it back. Out, in. Just get that beat in your head. We're just moving fast feet here. Soft on the knees. You can go out, in. You don't have to go at hyper speed here. Keep it moving. Three, 2, 1. Just keep moving. You can step, you can jog, you can box or shuffle, as long as you're moving. Oh no. Okay, I was freezing there for a second. All right, switch lunges. So you have option 1, reverse lunges. Step back. I don't know if I'm laggy for you all, but I can tell I'm a little laggy. Or option 2, you're doing switch lunges. You're hopping. If you're doing option 2 or 1, that doesn't mean that knee gets to cave in. Front knee doesn't get to cave in. Hips, knee, heel, all facing the same direction, even if you're jumping. Let's go, team. You can just be doing a reverse lunge. You don't have to jump in it. Maybe you're doing a combination of the both. Switch, step. All right. Jog, keep moving. Guess what? We have each of those exercises, 3 exercises, 1 time through, and you're done. You are done with me in 5 seconds. Here we go, last time. If you're whining and complaining, that just means I'm doing my job right, so that's okay. Think about the feeling when you're done. That's it, does not want to stay on. Remember your planks. Oh, you have time for one more. All right, just move. That's all I care about. You can step, you can march, you can jog. I really don't care, just keep moving. Deep breaths. Here we go. Agility ladder, out, out, in. So imagine there's a ladder on the floor. You're going out, out, in with the ladder. Let's go, team. Oh, I'm sweaty with you. Woo. 15 seconds. Your own speed. All right. Just keep moving. I'm gonna jog this time. Last one, we have those switch lunges. This is your last 45 seconds of work. Happy Monday. Option 1 or option 2. I want you to absorb whichever option you use in that lunge. Your heel, your back heels should not be touching. From the side. I'm going to modify here. Ten seconds. All right, I'm going to finish it off. Strong. All right, I want all of you to just step and tap with me. Let's let our heart rates decrease together. I'll let you get some water before we stretch. You have a heart rate monitor, watch it. Hopefully slowly decreasing. Might stay up for a minute. Control your breaths. Once you are ready, go get some water and we'll stretch together. And you can tell me your favorite Q-Fit classes. Boot camp and yoga. Bye, Susie, thank you. Yeah, so sweaty. Maybe I'll let you see the Silver Lab if they let me bring her over. She's so cute. Anybody else? Yoga. You all are just trying to suck up to your boot camp instructor. All right, team, make your way back. Let's get ready to stretch. We're gonna drop over to one side, reach. Keep your chest facing me. Try not to rest your head here. Inhale, exhale, other side. Inhale, bring both feet forward, push your hips back. Eyes look behind you. Go ahead and bring your feet together. Bring your hands up if you need to. Slowly roll it up. All right, rework to those triceps. So let's stretch our triceps. Step one foot behind, reach, drop it over. I think the stack push-ups were my least favorite exercise of the day. And of course burpees, but that's a given. Thank you all so much for coming. Let's finish off with our neck. Hold your hands down, pull your shoulders down, finish with your neck before you leave. Bye everyone, have a good rest of your Monday. I will see you on Wednesday. Can we change our answer after the burpees? That's funny. Yeah, burpees are never my favorite. Zizi says release is her favorite class. Thank you everybody. Oh, thank you. Have a good Monday.